With all the chatter that we've had about Nathaniel Nwosu over the last season and this season, and there's been a lot, I always wondered what would happen if you plucked him out of Nigeria, put him into a team with a fantastic youth academy. Could he turn into that amazing world beater that we expect? Let's check it out. If you've seen my FM23 and FM24 videos, he doesn't really want to leave Nigeria. He's sitting in Water FC, at least in FM24, throughout his entire career and doesn't really grow all that. I mean, he grows into a nice goalkeeper, but unfortunately not the world beater. He's got some fantastic numbers. If you look at it, 14 handling, 13 rushing out tendency, a lot of 11s and 12s. He's got plenty of room to grow, but can he grow a little bit better if he's thrown into a youth academy where they actually have a lot of money to spend on their youth? So enter Liverpool. Liverpool has a fantastic youth academy, as we've seen time and time again. So what I have done is I have taken Nathaniel Nwosu, I've thrown him in Liverpool's youth academy, given him a bit of a contract up until 2025, and we're going to see what actually happens with him. So if you haven't seen his video and how he grows over the course of the 10 years, definitely check it out. FM24. I've also done FM23, so you can kind of do side-by-side comparisons. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to skip all of that. I'm going to skip directly ahead to 2034 and see how he grows and if he's still at Liverpool. Well, he is 28 years old, and if you don't think a youth academy has any bearing on a youth player's growth, I mean, look at this dude. He is absolutely insane. 16 aerial reaches. He's got a lot of 13s, 12s, communication, but 16 handling, 16 throwing. Rushing tendency out of 13 is still there. Reflexes of 14 and passing of 14. He's got a lot of fantastic numbers, and I would say a lot better than what he had in Water FC. So kudos to Liverpool for that one. Currently, he is the first choice goalkeeper in the 2034 season. He's played 31 appearances, 35 allowed, 9 shutouts, 699 overall. Champions League 12 appearances, 705 overall. He's looking pretty good. As you can see, starting in the 2029-30 season is kind of when he gets he got his first appearance in the 25-26, but he got a couple more in 29-30, a couple more after that in 30-31, and then he's starting to build up. He's not doing too bad. Average rating 6.85 is not bad in 5 appearances, but 6.9s and above the following 3 seasons. He is the first choice goalkeeper, kind of the Kelleher of the 2034 season, I guess, but he's looking pretty nice so far. His milestones look a heck of a lot better than they did at Water FC. No offense to Water FC and Water FC fans and players, but you pluck him out, you put him in Liverpool, he's going to grow like crazy. You can see a lot of different cups there. African Cup of Nations winners in 2024, so he was in that team. Premier Division winners in the under-21s. FA Community Shield winners. Made a senior club, there you go, in 25. So African Cup of Nations again. 2025 African Young Player of the Year. I don't think he got that in Water FC, but it got a lot more trophies, individual and both. Champions League winners, Premier League champions, FA Community Shield winners, Carabao Cup winners. He's got a ton of trophies. African Goalkeeper of the Year in 2032, 33, 33, and 34 again. So Champions League again, Premier League again, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. They got the quadruple that season. Yeah, he is a beast right now. And injuries, I think we saw this in the FM24 Nwosu video, but he doesn't get a lot. 2 majors, there you go, 28 and 25. He's not even playing all that regularly at that point. So still, not a lot there. You got a couple moderates to be, slightly concerned with, but overall, definitely not one to be too worried about. Now, the biography. Of course, I'm going to check out the biography. After 10 years at Liverpool, he's truly one of world soccer's global superstars. Definitely not something he was at Water FC. He made his senior club debut, of course, against Leicester on August 16, 2025. Nigeria debut against Costa Rica in 2022. He started his career at Liverpool, breaking into the first team in 2025, making a total of 72 league appearances so far. He's lifted the FA Community Shield several times, Carabao Cup winners twice, FA Cup twice, Champions League 3 times between 29 and 34, African Cup of Nations 24 and 25, and Premier League in 20, 30, and 34. This dude has a lot to his name. He's also earned recognition from the soccer community for his achievements. African Young Player of the Year, shortlisted for African Player of the Year on 2 occasions, and named African Goalkeeper of the Year on 2 occasions. So I would say this guy has really reaped the benefits of Liverpool's youth academy. And clearly he's not going to go anywhere but goalkeeper right now, but 52 appearances for club, 7.0 average rating, 1 international, 7.60. So I guess he's not doing a lot of international business just yet. But what we're going to do right now, we're going to skip ahead to right before his retirement and see how his stats look, where he ends up. Is he still at Liverpool? Is he still a fantastic goalkeeper? And kind of how his career has gone. So let's check it out. Well, I have taken a look, and in my save at least, at 36 years of age, in 2042 is when he calls it quits. He's a free agent right now. We'll see where he ended up. Actually, you can kind of see where he ended up right there. But his stats still look pretty nice. Unless his asking price is just too high, I'm kind of surprised he's, a free agent right now. 36 years old, he could still kind of do another couple of seasons, but you know what? Acceleration is really low. Strength, stamina, and pace are really low. So maybe that did it as well. But you can see he spent all the way to 2037-38 at Liverpool and actually started knocking down a couple pegs. So probably after this season, 27 appearances, probably was not the first choice anymore, but still got a couple appearances. But £35.5 million move to Aston Villa was their first choice. That 2040-41 season was not the greatest. However, moved off on a free to Villarreal. Did really well, 6-8-1, not too bad. 8 appearances, 10 allowed, 3 shutouts. Again, I'm kind of surprised he didn't move on, but maybe he just didn't want to move down in the tables, move down in leagues, things like that. Well, he was released on a free from Villarreal, as you can see right there, 2042. But La Liga champions, Carabao Cup winners again with Aston Villa. So he's done a fantastic, he's got a fantastic amount of trophies to his name. 35, 36 African Goalkeeper of the Year. So overall, he's had a lights out career, no question about it. He's done really well from Liverpool's Youth Academy. Adding to his talent and achievements, you can see on 4 occasions for African Goalkeeper of the Year, but Golden Glove, 3rd place on 2 occasions, and FIFA Best Men's Goalkeeper, 3rd place. So overall, he's done. He has been pulling up a couple more injuries, but yeah, he's had a fantastic career, no question about it. It's time to retire, and time to retire well. Well, it is after that date. He is officially retired. He's a head coach unemployed, as most of them are, or some sort of coach. But honestly, if this doesn't make you want to pick up this kid and put him in your youth academy, I don't know what will. I'm sure it's going to be pretty cheap from Water FC, if not free. Definitely check him out. It may take him a while to get to where you want him to be. If you're in the championship or somewhere around those marks, then yeah, you might get him a little bit sooner. But I think overall, he's a fantastic pickup. He's going to get you some money no matter what. Even if you picked him up on a free or really low wages, hopefully you can get him on low wages and all that. Keep him in your youth academy for a couple seasons and then sell him off, and you're still going to be making a nice profit. He looks nice. That's all I'm going to say. That is where I'm going to end it. I am Sefian FM. That is the career of Nathaniel Nwosu, and a fantastic career at that. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and enjoy.